Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some gays. Don't take anything I don't say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone.
How's it going, everybody? Today we are back in Scum and we are going to be playing on my main character on Europe Official 1. We're not going to be playing on the solo server today, we are going to be playing on the regular server, and that's because a few days ago the developers removed the ability to gain fame from looting. And on Europe Official 1 I have a very old character. I've had it since they stopped wiping characters. The only thing that I've changed was the appearance of the character when the new characters came to the game, and basically the only two ways of actually gaining some fame in a timely manner on this old character was looting. As everybody knows, one larva gave out one fame point, same with grasshoppers and olives and whatnot, and one fame point is not a lot, especially on official servers where loot isn't exactly easy to come by. We could loot 5 tree trunks and only one of them is going to have a larva. And the second way of actually gaining some fame in a timely manner was blasting another player and hoping that that player had some fame so we could gain 25% of that player's fame. So those were basically my best options, pretty much my only options at actually gaining some fame. So today I wanted to jump in and play as I usually play, business as usual, and see kind of how the fame acts. I'm not going to go out of my way to try and find the best way of gaining it, because that is going to depend from player to player, server to server. You know, servers have fame gain multiplier, so depending on the settings of the server, fame gain is going to differ. So we're going to take a look at it from an official server standpoint and on a very old character. But I started fresh down in B4, and from there I went to the nearby town where I found a stab-proof vest and some clothes, and afterwards I hit up the military tents not far away from where the town was, and I of course found... Oh my god. Night vision goggles. There we go. Just like that. We have NVGs. I've been having so much luck with NVGs with this latest patch. It's like everywhere I go I find night vision, which is great because we need night vision in the abandoned bunkers. Very nice. Now after that I started making my way north and I looted some towns on the way there, some World War II bunkers, and I gathered a few things including a claymore. I found it at the radio tower, and my fame also went up to 2 just by traveling and surviving, fighting the occasional puppet. I gained a tiny bit of fame. You know, activities are going to give us fame, fighting, healing and whatnot, but it's not gonna be much, depending of course on the reasons that I mentioned earlier. But after that, I was passing by what used to be the safe zone back in the day, and I decided to climb some of those towers, and I hit the jackpot. I found tons of bullets, magazines, MP5 magazine, AK magazine as well, and then out of nowhere I found... Oh, is that a grenade? That's a grenade. So I've looted all of these towers at the what is the grenade gun? Excuse me, what's the grenade gun? Hold on. So we're at the safe zone, what used to be the safe zone, and I've looted all of these towers. And I found so many things. Bullets, magazines. I even found an AK magazine here. Oh, here's my grenade as well. This thing is way too heavy. I cannot put it here. Hold on a second. Let's do this. So all of these towers had loot in them. Either some bullets or a magazine. And this one had a grenade. All of them. All of these towers. I've never looted these. I didn't think that they would actually spawn loots up in here. And very good loots as well. Bloody grenade. Alright, that one right over there we did not loot. Let's see what's in this one. The loot here is so very good. Don't tell anybody about this. don't tell the devs about this. What? Come on, give me a gun. Ooh, look at this. 2 magazines. Ooh, indeed. I fell over. Hold on, let me get back up here. Check this out. ASVAL magazine and the UMP magazine as well. I mean the loots, am I right? Just gonna put this one bullet in my Val mag. There we go. I found so many things in these towers. Now we're talking. I don't even have to hit up the abandoned bunkers. I can just loot these towers. I never actually looted those towers, and as it turns out, they can spawn very good loots, free of danger as well. I've never really seen players at what used to be the safe zone, and I usually pass through there on my way to the outpost all the time. And there's barely any puppets, there's no makes, right? So this is kind of free loot. Free loot! Now, since they spawn magazines, right? I found an AK magazine, the ASVAL magazine, Block magazine, MP5 magazine. Surely they spawn guns. And they also spawn bullets up there. So there's gotta be a gun in one of these towers one of these days for sure. So we're gonna take a look around there more often. But since I had all of the magazines for the AK, MP5, ASVAL, for the M9, for the Block, and bullets, I decided to try my luck at a normal bunker and try and get a quick gun. Alright, I don't really do this like ever, going to a bunker without a loaded gun, but we found tons and tons of magazines, we have a lot of bullets, we have a grenade as well, so I'm hoping that I'm gonna get a little bit more luck. Some more 9mm. Oh boy. Thing is, I don't really have a lot of space either, so I'm hoping to find a gun real fast. Which may not happen. Or it may happen, depending on our luck. Alright, let's pick up these bullets as well. I'm gonna sacrifice just this, get rid of the suppressor for now. I'm not really gonna go for a lot of money because fame is gonna take me quite a bit of time to get up to 120 or 200 to unlock the pistols and the ARs. So for right now, let's just focus on getting bullets, getting a weapon, and we'll worry about money later on. Stun grenades. So when I was here on the other server, I actually managed to find a VHS and a magazine, bunch of other things as well, but this time around I don't have a crowbar with me. I just couldn't find one. I do have some screwdrivers, but I don't have any lockpicks. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to open up the locked containers. Maybe we'll get lucky outside. Right in these ones. If I can find some bobby pins, we'll be able to open up at least 1 or 2 containers. Maybe there's gonna be a weapon on the shelves. Man, there's nothing here. Come on. Nope. Let's see. A crossbow as well, because I got some bolts. Or an M9, a Block, 1911. Any of those weapons, I have bullets and I have magazines for them. Oh my goodness. As empty as they come. You're telling me there's nothing in any one of these containers? Yeah, we're gonna have to try and open these. I have 2 screwdrivers, but we don't have any bobby pins, we don't have any lockpicks, so I'm gonna look around the bunker and I'm gonna hope for the best. Oh, here we go. Box of bobby pins. Perfect. Let's look around and see if we can find some more screwdrivers. And then we'll try and open up the locked containers. We can open up 2 of them. So that's... ooh, vitamins and vitamins. So we're gonna hopefully get a little bit of luck. Let me grab this cash money. Hopefully we're gonna get a bit of luck in one of the containers. Ooh, that's nice. Look at this, we have shotgun shells, we have Black 21 magazine with ammunition, M9 magazine with ammunition, I have MP5 mags, I have an AK mag, I have M1911 magazine with bullets, so any of those guns would be very, very useful. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit of luck. Let me drop my gloves, take out some of these bobby pins. 1 and 2. Make some lock picks. And hope for the best. Here we go. First one. Phew, it's empty. Second one. He's got an M9 pistol or a block. Come on. Oh no, he's got some 44. Damn. Well, he's got stuff, but not the stuff that we need or want right now. Damn it. Ooh, here we go. A Block 21. Now we're talking. We got ourselves a loaded gun. Very, very nice. How many mags do I have for this? Just one? We have just one, but we have extra shots. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. At the very least, we now have a loaded gun. What's the shape of this thing? 87%, that should be alright. It shouldn't jam on us. Alright, it's been successful. A successful run. This is what I was hoping for. We don't have a lot of space though, so it's unfortunate. How can I grab this chocolate? I need it. I want it. There we go. Can I pick it up? There we go. Thing is, we don't have space for it, but we just carry it in our hands. It should be fine. I have this, but it's kind of broken and I can't repair it. At least not yet, because I don't have any thread to make a sewing kit, and I haven't found any sewing kits either. But look at this. We have tons and tons of things. And we now have a gun as well. So I played for around 2.5 hours and the fame went up by its own to 8. I didn't do anything special. I just ran around, kind of survived off the land, looting, fighting puppets, and it kind of slowly went up. It's going to be a bit of a grind, but hopefully we'll get to blast somebody that already has a bit of fame, because I'm not the most patient man. I'll just leave it at that. I could get around running and gathering grasshoppers, gathering olives, because I knew that I would get 1 fame per, you know, item. But now we gain fame from doing things, right, like fighting puppets or whatnot, but it's not 1 or it's not 2, it's 0 point something. And seeing the numbers sit at, you know, 5 or 8 or 7 for, you know, half an hour is gonna get to me. So I'm gonna try and prioritize getting fame by blasting somebody, because I think that's kind of what's gonna happen here. So these are my thoughts on the fame gain, and we are at the end of the video, so if you're not interested in any of my thoughts here, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. But if you do want to hear my thoughts on this fame, stick around for a minute and we'll talk about it. So this is what I feel. With this new system, fame gain is going to come mostly from PvP, right? So now, personally, I'm not gonna try and actually speak with anybody. Before this, I would try and speak with players. Even the other day, we saw somebody, we didn't blast them. We just kind of watched them and laughed at him as he was fighting a puppet. But player interaction is kind of gonna be ruined now, at least for me, because there's no point in me trying to interact with anybody, because I'm just gonna think about the fame. I'm gonna be like, oh, if I blast this guy, I may end up gaining this much fame. Instead of running around trying to grind for it, I can just get it now in a split second. So I feel like that's kind of gone out the window, unfortunately, until, you know, you reach a certain amount of fame. And then after that, you know, player interaction is gonna be fine. You're gonna be like, oh, I have a bunch of fame. It's not really much point in blasting this guy or that guy. And also the thing with gaining fame from gathering things, right? The game at its core, Scum, is a survival game, right? So it puts a lot of accent on realism. And here's my thoughts on this. In a real situation, let's say you're going out hiking, you get lost in the woods, your phone doesn't have any signal, or the battery dies. if you have the knowledge, right, if you know where to find a grasshopper, or if you know what kind of berries you can eat, that can actually save your life, right? Knowing how to make a fire without any sort of supplies, right, without a lighter or matches, again, that can save your life. So gaining fame from gathering supplies in the game, right, like olives or grasshoppers and whatnot, I felt like that made sense, because from a real kind of view, it makes sense, because that's gonna save your life in a real life situation. If you don't have any supplies, you don't have a phone, you don't have matches, whatever, right? Gathering some worms, that could literally save your life. So I feel like that made sense, even though we didn't gain a lot of fame. And again, if they wanted to kind of lower that instead of actually removing it all the way, I feel like that would have been better. So gather 2 worms, that's gonna give you 1 fame, or gather 4 worms, that's gonna give you 1 fame. But removing it all the way, I feel like it's a misstep, but you know, that's just me. But yeah, that's about it for right now. I hope everybody enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for taking the time and hanging out, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.